got 9 people right now.
Alright. Hello, 9. Can you hear us okay?
All right. So why don't you guys just kick it off? Let's talk together. Tell me about how you feeling about this season of No Prep.
Alright. Season 6 has been kind of crazy. We started out with the GTO. Everybody asked what happened to the GTO, why we weren't running it. And over the winter we did some drag and drive stuff. Well, we did that in Mad Max. But a lot of people don't know that those motors are what we swapped from the GTO and Mad Max to the Yellow 57. So, so we couldn't, I blew 3 of them up, we tore them up. So I got a hold of Stephen Brindle, heard that Mustang was for sale. Called him, he got out of racing. His son was diagnosed with autism, so he decided to bow out of racing. He cut us a great deal on Mustang and run it all. We actually like it.
Yeah, it's coming around. We struggled a little bit through the middle of the season. Yep, but we're still learning. I mean, it's a totally new motor, everything, combo for us.
So right now, since Washington, Jeffrey's tuned it 100%. We've learned some stuff. Some friends in the pits here, Sean gave us a big hand.
Yep.
Because he's been running the combo and he's been kicking everybody's ass. So he did good. And last week was the closest race he said he had all weekend, was me and him. And let me tell you, at the end, if his light wouldn't have come on, I'd have told you I won. And he got out of the car. Jeez. Right. So it was interesting. Yes, we're going to paint the car, and everybody's going to ask that. What color? I think it's going to be yellow. I think. I thought about black, all black with yellow stripes, but whew, that's a lot of black. But I don't know. But so far this season, we started out strong. As soon as we got the Mustang, we won the second chance race in Epping, and we went to the semifinals with Lizzie at Empire, and we were number 3 in points.
Yep.
And then we tried changing some stuff on the car, didn't like it. I overdrove it, tore the car up, but all that's behind us now. I'd say we're on the straight and narrow now. So the car is pretty fast. We're sitting number 13, I think, right now. Pretty solid, but,
Yeah.
but that can change real quick. So there's some heavy hitters behind me. There's some heavy hitters in front of me. All I want to do this weekend is keep going forward. So there's 2 people in front of me I need to knock out of there. And, you know, it's the luck of the draw, first round. We got a badass hot rod right now. There's not so many people I'm afraid of up there. I just don't want to draw Sean right now because we kicked our ass last week. So, but that being said, the season's been going great. There's only 1 race left after this one. That's Michigan to stay in the top 16, and then we're off to Rockingham. Yeah.
Tulsa.
From here we go to Michigan.
Oh, Tulsa.
Tulsa.
Yeah. So if we stay in the top 16, we go to Tulsa,
Rockingham, Alabama,
then Texas. And hopefully we win that 150 grand. So heard some stuff coming, so we'll see. Any good questions on there? We'll take some questions.
Yeah, so one guy asked, what is the conventional big rock Chevy you're running for a long time?
It's a 540 twin turbo. It's a 4 1/4 stroke crankshaft, 4.5 inch bore. Nothing special. The trick flow blocks that I run, they haven't made since 1989. So they're all old school. I spent 2 weeks in Idaho. That's where our engine builder is. And I spent 2 weeks cleaning all of that stuff that I tore up. They're really behind on schedule. And since we bought the Mustang, they weren't really pressing getting those motors done. So what's wrong, Jeff?
It's loud.
Everybody's saying they can't hear.
Oh, okay. So I spent a couple weeks in Idaho, got them cleaned up, ready to go. So yeah, they're just 540 conventional, but they're big teeth headed. So that's it.
So one guy asked how the new shop's been.
New shop. Well, we got shut down again on the new shop. the people that were doing the water management permit have been dragging their feet, and it's taken so long, and now the borough's pissed off, wants to know why it's not done yet. So now it's just so I had to hire an attorney. That's got to go down. That happens October 7th.
Yes.
Go for a meeting for that. So the shop is at a total standstill, which is very disappointing to me, but once this permit stuff's out of the way, I will keep y'all posted. We will put it on YouTube, trust me.
Yeah, it's all sitting there, ready to go. It's like
Ready.
more than ready.
What else you got?
Not a lot of questions. One guy asked, will you build another 57 for NPK?
I have it. It's upstairs. I don't think it's for NPK. I think it is going to be for the street stuff. Everybody says what happened to the street show. The word is we're going to start doing that in December. And the word is we're going to be back on TV. Probably not Discovery, but we will be back on TV. So no prep elite. Everything that we do, hopefully we'll be back on TV. So we'll take your questions. So if you got any, shoot.
One guy asked Ford body, but not a Ford motor.
No, so it's a Reese Brothers Mustang that they built. It has a Proline, Pro-charged Hemi in it. It's 400.
It's 564.
Oh, see, I don't remember. So it's 564 cubic inch. Same thing Ryan runs, same thing Sean runs, same thing Nate Saylor runs, same thing everybody in these pits runs. So it was kind of like monkey see, monkey do, but normally we don't do that, but I had no choice. I needed to buy a proven combo, and Larry Axman drove that last year. He did pretty good with it. I don't think he ever won.
No,
He came close.
Yeah, he got close. But
And I knew it was a fast car, so that's why we went ahead and bought it. And I do like it. So,
yeah, I think it's turning out to be a great car. Another guy asked, is it going to be yellow for next season?
Is it going to be yellow for next season? I'm going to toss up. Either black with yellow stripes or yellow with black stripes. Let me see. Here, that's a question for y'all. Yellow with black stripes or black with yellow stripes? What would you rather see it?
I say black with yellow stripes. Way better looking.
What do you think, Fitz?
I think black with yellow.
Yeah?
I think we're just.
Let's take a vote on that. Anybody else?
So another guy asked, what do we think about having a pro mod class and no prep teams?
That would kind of be dumb because the no prep is your average viewer would not be able to differentiate from pro mod to like what we run the steel roof recorders visually, but power wise they won't understand the power to weight. You know, when you get an all carbon fiber body in there, everything changes.
Yeah.
The way the car reacts, just it wouldn't be good.
Another guy asked, what's the rear suspension setup on the Scala? It's actually factory suspension with
QA1.
Yeah, QA1 suspension. Penske made me custom shocks for it.
Yep.
Other than that, it's factory.
It's got
Coil
torque.
motors.
Yeah, it's got
Factory
QA1 torque arm. It's got all kinds of cool stuff.
4 9-inch.
Yep, Quick made the 9-inch for it, and then QA1 made us some pretty wild stuff for the torque arm. It's a pretty neat car. Very cool.
And it works really well.
Yeah, he just had it at the racetrack last week while I was out here, and it hauled ass.
Yes. Another guy asked, how many pounds of weight deduction does your big block Chevy combination have?
I get with the big block in the GTO. I got every weight combination deduction there was because it's cast block, cast heads, stock bore. What else was it? There was something else.
Non-lockup.
Non-lockup.
I mean, we got them as 250 pounds.
Yeah, so we can come in at 2,500, and we were racing the car at 25. That's why I lost all the weight, to get the car down to where it was, and unfortunately, we started tearing motors up. When you run a big block Chevy at this level against your Proline Hemis, all these billet motors, it just took a toll on what we had. We were wringing its neck to get it to do what it did. You know, in years past, it was very.
Vibrate?
Yeah, it's just a little. Hey, we're live right now. Can I call you back?
Also, we never really updated the big blocks. Like, that's still low horsepower rod, way lower than that motor should have had. Like,
Yeah.
we were making 4,000 plus horsepower on the GRP 1,500 horsepower rated rod.
You're right.
So,
But, and it just, in this world right now, it's not very competitive. It could, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. It can be competitive, but how long? These things, you get 35, 40 runs out of them, you're throwing the rods out. You know, the big block Chevy, we were getting 7, 8, we're knocking rods out. And that's what happened. We're just tearing it up. And, you know, in the years past, that made us very competitive. You see the 57, I beat, you know, some of the big dogs in no prep with the 57 with that big block Chevy. Quite a few of them, and I've had it in the winter circle. The GTO's been in the winter circle a couple of times with the big block Chevy. But I think that ship has sailed. I'm not saying we're totally done with it, but West Side Machine is going to put the bigger rods and stuff in it. We'll give it a go. And if it's fast enough, and if it it'll be fast enough. If it stays together, we'll keep running.
another guy asked, "Where's Mad Max?" Then another guy asked if we were doing anything.
Mad Max is sitting there. I would like to do Sick Week again. We haven't touched it since Sick Week. I pulled the last blown up motor out of it, and that's what I was just cleaning this week. So, you know, a lot of people ask, what about all the other cars? We just don't have any time. No Prep Kings and now No Prep Elite, and we may be filming in December. So, you know, in the years past, over this winter, we went to Canada. You know, we raced right up into October, late October. So, you know, the time when we do get it home, I'll be damned if I want to work on a race car. I want to sit out and relax. I want to go to grass. I'd like to look at the shop, the new shop. I'd like to go wring somebody's neck about the permit about the new shop. Just
relax.
Relax. Yeah. You think I can't relax? He doesn't think I can.
33 years I've been on this earth, I've never seen it. Man, there's a lot of questions about, like, if DCL will be Pro Trucks next season.
No.
And black with yellow stripes has been the ultimate.
Really?
choice. Yeah. I mean,
Come on. Oh, I see yellow. What are you doing?
no.
Oh, you're not telling me. Look. Yellow
There's
and
like
black.
6 of them.
Yellow and black. Come on, I think yellow and black. But, I don't know. We'll do a poll. What else?
let's see.
What was the 100K? What was that? What did I see?
How do you feel about Justin winning?
The Justin.
So, I found something out about that. So, you really didn't win 100K. Because all the drivers got to pitch in for the purse. So each driver had to pay $2,500. Don't get me wrong, that purse is great, but it ain't like they just showed up and all these guys got to run for 100K. They had to pay to run for 100K, which is great. Justin's car, or whose ever car it is, that thing flies. I mean, it's no joke. Corey Swanson got that thing flying, and it is wicked deadly on radios. And you know what? They rolled in there and showed those boys what's up. I love that. And, you know, Justin is probably one of the most down grudge racers I've ever seen. You show up and race anybody for big money. And Justin don't piss around. He runs for that big money. And, you know, to see there's people butthurt that he won the 200 grand. They want their shot at it again and all this. But, I mean, if you got 100 grand to bet, you should be butthurt for the losing. What else?
The Street Outlaws ever coming back on TV?
Street Outlaws will be back. I don't know if it'll be called Street Outlaws. I don't know. Our contract was up with Discovery, so, you know, and they went a different route. They didn't fire us, they didn't can us, but, you know, it ran its course, and they went a different direction. Now we're going a different direction. We're still with our production company. We still have all the same people in place, so good things are coming. Stay tuned.
Another guy asked, what do you do to unwind?
You're looking at it. Now, what do I do down the line?
Mows grass.
Now, I love getting on my tractor and put my earbuds in and mow my grass. That's what I love to do. That is about 4 hours of my life. Nobody gets to bother me. I just tune everybody out We lined the property with cement blocks so people can't pull over and take pictures of me while I'm on the grass.
Is that a real thing?
That's a real thing. They're like, oh my God, look, he's on lawnmower. It's so weird. So weird. But it's part of life. It's what I signed up for. I get it. But I'm no different than anybody else. That's what I do online. You know, I want to build a new shop. I want to work in the old shop. We're doing that hydrogen powered deal. That's going to be crazy. So, what else?
One guy asked, does your NPK car pull enough Jeeps to give you running effects?
This car pulls 3.6.
Yeah, 3.6, 3.7.
Yeah, it pulls pretty good G. The GTO would pull 2 or 3.5, 3.5, right?
Yeah.
So they're about the same, but the GTO would hold it longer. This car here, it holds it for a while, and then it just kind of dies off. But it's not. It's something you get used to. I mean, when I first started doing it, when we did the GTO, we got hauling ass. I was like, oh my goodness. And then when I drove this for the first time, I was impressed. But now it's like, it's just, you get in and you go.
One guy says you look like Forrest Gump mowing grass.
That's okay. You're probably the weirdo sitting out there by the cement block staring at me, aren't you? I got a bigger lawnmower than Forrest Gump, I can tell you that.
One guy asked, what was the fastest speed you've done in
NPK, we've been, what, 204, 205?
Yep.
I can't tell you the ET. Half these guys want to show up.
Are we going to World Cup finals in Maryland?
I don't think so.
I don't think we can.
I think the final 4 races overlap with that. We'd love to. We had a great time with everybody. We loved all y'all. Y'all treated us great. Hopefully someday we'll be able to do that stuff again. But more likely it'll probably be him with the Honda or the Scully. Or the Mad Max.
Yeah, they're right. A couple of guys have asked if we're ever going to do anything more with farm truck and
I don't think so. I can't say no. That was a lot of work. A lot of people didn't see behind the scenes of that. That was 2 years of our life that we spent out there through COVID. It was just, a lot of it was miserable, but a lot of it was good. You know, working with Asian was just, oh my God. He makes you laugh so hard your face hurts at the end of the day from laughing. So it was a good time. And, you know, working with Farm Truck and his visions, his crazy visions, and putting them all together was cool. But I don't know. I can't say no, but you never know what the future holds. You know, December's coming, and if everything goes the way we think it's going to go, it may break open again. So we'll see.
One guy said some new roads we'd have to add 100 pounds like Damon for the big block Chevy. But Damon is a billet block.
Yes.
Cast.
Yes, that's the difference. And Damon's deal was, what was the deal with this?
It was a wide block, not a wedge.
Okay, so that was the big difference between Damon's block and mine. I never did that.
Yeah,
His was
this
the
is a wide block.
So his is like the Hemi.
Yes.
Okay, so the wide block means the block comes down past the main caps, the bolts go in the side of the main caps and up in. The wide block, or the wedge motor, like the GTO, it's oil pan bolts on it, and the caps stick out like a normal big block Chevy. So did he?
But also his was billet block, billet heads.
Yes. So ours is cast. We get all the deductions there is. So if Damon would come back, I think only thing he would have to add was for the bill.
Yeah.
Did he have to? I don't know. It was
No, he did because it says right in the roll, billet heads.
Yeah. I didn't get into all that. I don't get into all the drama bullshit. So I didn't care what he run. Damon, great guy. His car hauled ass. He did his homework and he come out kicking ass.
A lot of people were saying we need to get 187 on the Super.
Yeah. I'll ask him. He's right next door.
Would we ever do a Tri-5 racing event with Sean, Alex, and Dennis Taylor?
Sure. Absolutely. Dennis and Alex are great. Sean has shown interest in doing the Tri-5s next year. So
Yeah. One guy asked, are you going to pass the torch to me at any time?
Yep. Do they want to know when?
It sounds like he wants a time and a date.
Well, he went racing without me. I was a little bummed I couldn't get home. So the tickets to fly home from Idaho were just ridiculous.
Oh,
But to fly out of Vegas, Jeffrey flew here for $130. But he's getting
Spirit.
So, yes, I will pass the torch. Everything you see here is pretty much juniors whenever he wants to go race.
Which car miles per hour better, the GTO or the
GTO.
Another guy asked what year the GTO was. It's an 06.
That was no fun. The black body was no fun.
04 to 06, they only changed one thing on the car. So.
Yep, really want to blow their mind. And those cars were available in 01 in Australia. We weren't allowed to have them until 04. How about that?
I was going to forget about that. A lot of people were asking about Chief, if he will be involved in any of it. Or
I don't know that. I haven't talked to Chief since that night. We were good friends. I don't know what happened. I thought we were better friends than that, so it kind of came and went. He never called me and said he needed help, so I don't know.
A couple guys, actually a couple people have asked if he'll be coming back to Canada.
I definitely think so. The crowds were amazing. That was a good time. And I think Jen and Sam would agree that that was absolutely amazing. So everybody in Canada was great, especially Mr. Dragon. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was
And Alberta, that was Rad Torque Raceway. That was cool. And the kid that runs Rad Torque Raceway, his name's Chevy Lee. He bought Mom's Chanel. So I think he's looking to do a prep on this. He's a great kid. Love him to death. I thought he was great.
Another guy asked, what do you think about Clay winning the U.S. National?
I think that was, I cried when I said he won. I couldn't believe it. That is an achievement. A lot of people win races, but when you win Indy, that's like the biggest feather in your cap that you can get in NHRA. So
Yeah, he's been to the finals there before.
yes, and there's a lot of crew chiefs that dream about winning that race. Him and Jim O and that crew. I mean, Jesse and all the guys on Clay's crew. They're absolutely amazing. They're young, and they just got piss and fire. And man, I got to work on that Talk Hill car in the spring, and everybody's seen it on YouTube. When that motor comes back, you grab the lifters out of that thing. You got to have gloves. They're still on fire, and it just to get the experience. Jesse took me under his wing. He's the car crew chief. He showed me what to do. I loved it. I was hooked. And Rick, the car runner, said we need to get you your Top Kill license. So, never know what's going to happen there.
I think I asked, how are you liking the blower compared to the turbos for MK?
I'm Precision Turbo. I've been Precision Turbo for 25 years. But I'll be honest with you, the Pro Charger, the consistency on the starting line is absolutely amazing. Bar none. It is the easiest car to drive. You go out there and just let the fuck go. That's it. You don't have to spool up. You don't have to bump in. You don't have to worry about somebody burning you down. Sean told me, he goes, man, you're going to love it. And he was right. It's amazing.
Another guy asked, do we think we'll ever do a giveaway?
Yes. We got a giveaway coming, I think.
We've got a lot of things to do.
Yeah. So, the motor that we took out of the hydrogen, or the 57 Chevy, you're going to have to go on our YouTube, subscribe, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. We pulled a really nice Vortec Chevy out of it, small block. We're going to put it in something well, and it's going to be a good one. So, get ready for that. So,
another guy asked, what's next on USA versus the world?
USA versus the world. That's a good question. I heard we were going to do Mexico, or where was it? Somewhere in there. Shit.
I thought Brazil,
but I just don't know that. We went to Canada. I wouldn't mind going back to Canada.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either.
You know why? Because we got to drive our rigs over there. That was pretty sweet. So, I don't know that. Don't know the answer to that question.
A lot of people are asking about any street stuff.
Street stuff, yes, December. My boss told me that we're shooting for December, so, it'll probably be December 25th.
What's the game plan with the new 57 now that it's done?
It's upstairs collecting dust. I've had it with me since the Tri-5s because I couldn't go home after the Tri-5s. everybody says, what do you do in your downtime? I get to drive from track to track. So it's been upstairs. We displayed it at Washington.
Yes.
And then, like here, it's too dirty and dusty. You know, we're in Vegas. The sand's
It's nice and clean right now. We're going to try and keep it as clean as possible.
I just want to pull it out of the trailer and put it in the garage and cover it back up for now. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. If you know anybody with about 400 grand, you can come and get it. Just please let me know, and we'll negotiate a second motor. There's two of them, same billet, small block. A little extra money, you can have that too. So if you know anybody out there looking, it's a brand new car.
Another guy asked, would we race Cletus in his new car, the Eagle?
Absolutely.
That would be cool.
Yep.
We would like to do that.
Yep.
And a lot of people are asking if this race is going to be live.
Nope.
No?
Nope. You know why?
I don't.
Because we want everybody to watch it. Come and watch it. We stopped doing it live because, you know, the live feed started hurting us. But, so, more people in the stands come, you know, hey, you get a weekend to get away, you come to Vegas, and you come watch us and go party down at Fremont Street at night. So.
Plus, there's recap videos, right?
And the recap videos on Monday and Tuesday. It's good stuff.
Can the 57 run low 380s, 346 small blocks?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, shoot, the first two hits were amazing. And that car's fast. But 380s ain't getting you nowhere here in no prep lead or no prep things.
No.
That was so 2 years ago.
Another guy asked, are we able to race through sponsorships for your business?
All sponsor money. You know, we shut the shop down doing chassis work, building cars. That was, man, a long time ago.
6 years.
6 years. Been doing this full time. You know, I'm lucky enough that, you know, I had a contract with Street Outlaws, and it's carried over to this, and it's been great. They've been great to me. They're like family to me, and you know, I hope it keeps going.
Let's talk about this weekend, right? So
Yep.
we're in Vegas. How do you feel about the conditions? I mean, there's a lot of smoke, right?
So the conditions here in Vegas are horrible, and the problem with this racetrack, a lot of people don't know. They think, oh man, that's a world-class facility. It is. But they only run on it 4 or 5 times a year. So no prep. They're going to broom the dirt off it, which it's flying on there right now because we're in the middle of the desert. And obviously, California's on fire right now, so you can't see nothing out there. The smoke is amazing. So the air sucks. It's hot. The track is going to be dusty, dirty. It's going to be pretty gnarly conditions this weekend. It's going to be a tuner's game to see you get down the racetrack. It's going to be pretty tough, and it's going to be tough on me as long as I got this route. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of Vegas. I'm not a downtown person. I've done this 50 times. I'm not a fan of it. I love the people, but the heat is so hot out there. It's brutal. So, but we're looking to. We just got to keep gaining points. We're sticking strong in 13, but there's a bunch of people nipping at my heels in the 70s. So we got a buffer right now. But all I got to do, if I don't make first round, we're screwed. You know, those people behind me start stepping up. I could be bumped out of the top 16 this weekend. So we need to just concentrate, eye on the prize, points, rounds, and you know, hey, maybe our luck will change here in Vegas. Maybe we'll just win the whole damn thing.
That would be nice. We enlisted last year.
Yeah, that's right. What else you got?
Another guy keeps asking if it's MPK's ever going to come to California.
California? Ooh, man, I don't
Like
know.
Pomona or...
That's a mom and dad question there. I don't set up the schedule.
Yeah.
When I
thought
say
we
mom
were-
and dad, I'm talking about Sam and Jim. So
I thought we were supposed to go there one year. We just talked about it.
don't know that.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Anything else about this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, it's about 100 degrees out there? Like, how does that, like, Junior, how are you, like, looking to tune, like, to try and combat that?
I mean, I'm not really so much worried about the temperature. I'm more worried about the correction factor and the altitude. But I mean, I'm still learning and still pretty safe on this car. So this weekend we're hoping to lean it out and actually start going faster.
You seen the race with Sean last weekend. Everybody's seen it. And we were within, I mean, Sean shot me the in-car video. And when he got out of the car down here, he goes, "Did you out 60 foot me?" And I was like, man, I don't know. And he showed me the video. Holy cow.
It was close.
It was close. So we're on the right track, and he helped us.
Yeah.
He helped us get on the right track. So it's like I said, this weekend's gonna be a tuners game. The heat's gonna suck, but the saving grace here is it's not just gonna suck for us. It's gonna suck for everybody in this pit.
Mhm.
So that's when I said it's a tuners game. Whoever knows how to do it the best is gonna shine. So,
One guy just asked me if how was it going from turbos to Pro Charger tuning wise. And I will say that Pro Charger is a lot easier in boost aspects because you can't change the boost, it'll make what it makes. That's all there is to it. So you really have fuel and timing.
Mhm.
yeah, you're not turning the boost up on
No.
yours. When you flat foot it, you're getting it all. Just and that's it. And it's weird to drive because the turbo car keeps pulling and just keeps on trucking out the back.
Yeah.
This thing, by the 300, 400 foot mark, it's just hanging on for dear life.
Yeah.
And also on the turbo car, like if they're close, he has a scramble button he can grab and put a little extra on the gate.
I would love that.
On the Pro Charger cars, you could do a timing button, but I mean,
What do you think about? I mean, like Dave tried turbos and then went back to Pro Charger. Rankin left turbos, is now Pro Charger. You know, how do you feel about all that?
Dave was turbo before, but Dave tried it in the middle of the year here. Dave's very good at what he does, and he surrounds himself with good people. If Dave would go back to it and have more time with it, I think he'd be very successful.
I mean, we've been turbo for so long. We've got the same motor on turbos for so long.
Yes.
So basically, even when we change cars, it's just pretty much figuring out the suspension
Yes.
and
Like,
shocks.
and Chris had a 481X with turbos, which is great, but the 481X doesn't make as much power as the Hemi. So, and he gave it a fair shake. It's just that 481X didn't make the power that the Hemi did, or the big block Chevy. I swear to you that the big block Chevy makes more power than the 481X. So there was that was his downfall on that, but he gave it a fair shake, and he did pretty good with it. But he asked me when I booked him at Empire, he goes, "Man, is that where it's at with the Pro Charger?" I said, "For right now it is."
Mm-hmm.
And you seen him, he went and bought a whole new car. So he's no dummy. He's gonna get it figured out. He ran good last weekend. He went to the semis.
Yeah.
With us on that.
Very good.
Yeah.
Another guy asked, what is the format going to be for the Elite 60?
That's still up in the air. I heard some grumbling, but I got a weird look, so I'm not gonna say a word.
Smart. Anyone this weekend that either you're trying not to draw, or maybe that you're like hoping that you can pick them, or what?
No, there's one guy I would like to stay away from, and that's Sean. And Ryan. Those two are stupid fast. Everybody else, it don't matter to me. They're gonna win or lose. And if I don't make it into the winner's bracket, I'll kick ass in the loser's bracket. Whatever, But I gotta stay in the winner's bracket because that's 10 points around. I get in the loser's bracket, it's only 3 points around. So we just need, like I said, the luck of the draw happens tomorrow night about 5 o'clock, and it just, man, that means everything.
Where did your catchphrase at the big end come from? I let go of the button.
Oh, I like the other button. I've never seen it. Well, that happened all the time. When I tell you my shit was fast, it was fast. I've never seen them. I don't look behind me while I'm racing.
Yeah, it's
So
not a good idea.
yeah, I mean, and you look at my round wins. We've won quite a few rounds, and when I tell you I didn't see him, But racing Sean, I seen him.
Mhm.
He was right there. So
Another guy asked, what is your favorite track?
my favorite track, I like Rockingham. We won Rockingham in the GGO. I really like it. As far as drawing anybody up there, everybody's fast. Oh man, Scott Taylor's fast. He took out Sean 2 races ago. It's just there's no slouches out there. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of fast guys. When you get into that top 16, you know, I was talking to Jerry Berg. He's scared to fall out of the top 16. You know, he's been doing this as long as I have. And, you know, the threat is real and the struggle is real. So, you know, at any point given time, you know, you fall out of the top 16, you go to Michigan, you're going home. Instead of going to Tulsa for the, you know, the no prep elite. So, that's a big worry of mine too. I've been doing this so long. I've been doing Street Outlaws for 11 years. And I've been involved in every race that come down the pike. So
How has it changed since like that first year?
Everybody's so much faster. I mean, you know, I was there when we were testing Ryan's car. Hell, that thing could go like 102.64. Shit, we had 57. We went 990, and he said, "What the hell?" You know, it just. That was back. That was a long time ago. You know, we was all racing 4.0s. Now it's just totally out of control. And there's a lot of big teams coming. I mean, there's guys out there that buy a car, get a trailer, and they go racing. You know, turnkey. It's a pretty good deal. And my hat goes off to Proline because they streamlined this motor. I talked to Eric Dillard the other day, and I told him, I said, "Man, what you've done with this Hemi is just amazing." They make it so easy. It's just a stout piece.
Yeah.
It's nice to work on it. And you know, I've been friends with the guys at ProCharge for 25 years, and they were so excited when we bought this car. And you're sitting on the box. We exploded one, and you know, it's been a long time coming. And I do like the power. I really do. But I'm still a turbo guy, so.
I like them both. I mean,
Yeah,
they both have their place.
they do, for sure. I still think you can get a turbo car to run as good as the ProCharge car.
100%.
We just never know. Might put motor or turbos on a Hemi sometime.
Never
I don't
know.
know.
One guy says you need to put a let go of the button never seen on a t-shirt.
Yeah, I heard that. I did. I appreciate that, but you know, we carry enough T-shirts. It's crazy.
That's really it. That's really not a question.
Why should people come out and watch you this weekend?
Well, you want to come out, you want to see who's going to go. I mean, whoever wins this race is, I mean, Sean won the last one. He's sitting number one.
This race is pretty much racing in the
Yeah, this race here, it's going to be cutthroat. You know, normally you'll see everybody bouncing from pit to pit to pit, running around, having a good time. Right now, that's not happening because everybody is just fearing for what's going to happen tomorrow. So, you know, we've been out there all day working on the car, cleaning. We changed up the oil, you know, normal maintenance, going through every day. Just making sure the car is sound for first round. So, and come out. Hey, I know why you should come out. Hold on. Let me show you. Oh, look at this. Little shameless plug for his mother. So everybody always asks, you got koozies. Guess what? That's why you should come out. I finally got koozies. You can get your koozies here. So, but no, all joking aside, come on out. The tension is high. The tension is very high in the pits. You are going to see some badass drag racing, and you know, it's just I can't explain the energy here. You can feel it, you know, and it's like this isn't the Super Bowl yet, but this is the final playoff game before we get to the Super Bowl. So this is going to be crazy, and we're in Sin City, man. You know, hopefully people ain't out partying all night. 'Cause I know I won't be. I'll be ready. So we hope to see you, man. Just come on out. You can meet all the drivers. Every pass is a pit pass. Everybody thinks, oh, I got to buy VIP or this or that. You're in the gate. You can walk up, see us, meet us, you know, greet with us. It's a good time. So bring your family, bring your friends. It's gonna be a badass drag race. If you're not here, you're gonna miss it.
Just say goodbye and we're good.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the questions. Man, please come on out and watch us.